Hey there, it's Max G.
And James Renault from IamProductOfTheDay.com. We are thrilled to have you with us for this product review.
Yeah, before diving into the review itself, let's talk about the exciting bonuses awaiting for you if you decide to grab this product through the link provided below in the description.
First up, it's bonus number one, our award-winning product, Done For You Social. This program is a done-for-you social media business in a box. While we know that many of you don't like social media, we also know how important it is to get traffic from social media to make money online. And we have done 99% of the work for you so that you can run a successful social media business from home.
Next up, you will also get Quantum AI, yet another of our award-winning programs. This one is really special as it shows you how anyone out there can now create custom AI tools in seconds without any skills and turn this into huge profits.
Bonus number three, which is our award-winning product, Anonymous AI. This program gives you the ability to make money online while being completely anonymous. You never have to show your face or say a single word to profit daily.
Last but not least, if you decide to grab this product using the link down below, you will also get high-ticket AI, which gives you the easiest and most powerful way to get commissions of thousands of dollars using the power of artificial intelligence.
These four programs continue to be daily hot sellers, offering everything you need to establish multiple online income streams and achieve financial independence. While we're still selling them daily, by grabbing this product through the link in the description below, you'll receive all four bonuses absolutely free with lifetime access.
Yeah, now to claim these bonuses, simply click the link down below now and find them conveniently delivered to you on checkout.
So now make sure to like this video because it helps us a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe to our channel for more Make Money Online content and visit IamProductOfTheDay.com, which also has the link below, for the hottest daily internet marketing product releases. Without further ado, let's get right into this review.
Here's a quick demo of my new Storytelling Sales Formulator AI. This formulator creates stories based on 6 proven formulas that I use to get lots of clicks and sales online. So let's log in and see how it works. We click on New Project, and in this box, we can type a description of what we're going to be promoting, or what I like to do is simply take a URL and paste it in here. So let's say I'm promoting my ebook creator software. I can paste it right in there and scrape the URL. It fills in that box for you with all the information that it needs. So we need to put in a product name. We're going to call this Jim's ebook creator. And we'll click on next. Now you'll be presented with a few extra boxes. We're going to call this project name ebook creator, and we're going to put our link in so that the link can be added in our promos. No need to do this if you don't want to. You can do it manually after the fact. We'll choose a language. We'll stick with English, but you can, as you can see, you can choose all these other languages as well. Now our target audience for this will be, let's say, solopreneurs. Okay, now it's time to choose a type of story to create. We have simple solution, where this type of story explains how this product that's being promoted is a simple solution to what they need. An objections buster, fearing the future story, two roads story, sense of urgency, and losing to winning. Let's look at each one of these so you can see the difference and see exactly what it creates. There's no better way to make sales online or get more loyalty and more clients sticking with you than constantly using interesting stories. So here we go. We have title, From Overwhelmed to Author, the easiest path to ebooks. Now keep in mind, these stories can be used for in your email promotions, on blogs, on websites, on sales pages, in social media, and even as video scripts. So let's read this first story and see what we have. Imagine this. Sarah, a passionate solopreneur, always dreamt of sharing her expertise on digital marketing. She envisioned creating an ebook that would not only showcase her knowledge, but also serve as a valuable resource for aspiring entrepreneurs. Then it goes on to explain how, after trying, her excitement turned into frustration quickly, which is what happens when most people try to write ebooks. Day after day, she wrestled with her thoughts. It goes into a deep story connecting with the emotions of your potential clients, people that would be looking for this ideal solution. And then it goes ahead and presents that solution to them. With renewed hope, Sarah decided to give it a try. The first time she logged in, she was met with an intuitive interface. It goes on and explains the software, where it gets all that information based on the site that you scrape. And then it goes ahead and gives them the recommendation. Now, in this story, before we use it, if we want, we can take this link. We'll cut it out. And we'll say, visit this page. We'll highlight that. We'll make it an active hyperlink. And save. And now we can make any edits we want in here. Like, let's say this paragraph's a little too large for me. I like smaller paragraphs. We can break it up. And then when we're all done and we have the story that we want to use, we can simply copy it, or we can export as a document file, a text file, a PDF, or an HTML file. If we don't like this particular story, we can click here and regenerate. Now it's going to take that same page we scraped and it's going to regenerate a new story that is a simple solution story for our readers. Similar, but much different. Okay, so now let's look at another type of story, and this one's going to be called the Objections Buster. The Objections Buster story is for people that are skeptical and they need reasons to overcome that skepticism. So here's the story that will be generated for this particular product promotion. Unlock your earning potential with Jim's ebook creator. As a solopreneur, how often do you often grapple with doubts that lead you to the question of viability in creating your ebooks? You might be thinking it's too expensive, it won't work for my situation, I've tried similar solutions and they've failed. These thoughts are common. And then it goes on to a story about how someone had a similar objections and overcame them with this product. Another great angle. Here's another angle that works really well, and that's for people that constantly fear the future. And there's a lot of people like that, whether they're worried about finances or their business or their career or their job or their family. Depending upon what you're promoting, these fearing the future stories can work wonders. So this one goes into the nagging worry about tomorrow's revenue and the looming question, what if I can't make this work? It touches them deep by explaining all of their fears and rationalizing them and putting them into perspective. But as you can see, it paints a picture in their mind. Picture the risks of inaction. As the calendar continues to turn, you watch others seize opportunities while you remain paralyzed by the complexities of producing content that can earn you money. And it goes into deep detail of how they feel, and it moves into a solution that will set those feelings aside, take away their worries, ease their mind, and move them toward purchasing a great solution that you're offering. So now let's go down to the Two Roads story. This is one of my favorites. The Two Roads story generates a story that explains two separate paths that two people might take, one leading to frustration and the other leading to ultimately resolving their issues and getting them help with what they need. And for this case, it would come out with a tale of two solopreneurs, since that's what we have up in our target audience. Your target audience might be different depending upon the niche you're working in. And after these examples, we'll show you one more niche. So this one says, meet Sarah and Tom, two aspiring solopreneurs with a burning desire to share their expertise and generate passive income through ebooks. And it goes on to explain their struggles and their frustrations. And then it goes on to explain how each one chose a different path, one being trying it on their own, one being using the solution you're offering. And this particular story can really work wonders. Then we have the sense of urgency story. Let's go ahead and generate that. The sense of urgency story gets people motivated by explaining how they'll miss out on this opportunity that may never come along again. So, and it also goes into something that a lot of people have trouble with, and that's procrastination. So you can read through this one. In fact, I think I'll save this project and I'll paste it on this particular page that you're at right now so you can read through these in detail and see how great each one really is. So let's go ahead and do one more before we save. Losing to winning. I'm going to generate that. This is for people who have been struggling for a while and they don't seem to get any headway. They don't seem to make any headway with what they're trying to accomplish, and it explains how they can unlock their potential by getting your solution and leaving the days of losing behind and move on to winning. So I am going to save this entire project right here, and this will be the ebook creator project. So now that project is over here, and I can re-access it anytime and look at each one of these that I generated. Again, I'll paste them on the page below so you can read them and see how good they are. Now let's start a new project. Okay, let's do another niche. This one will be in the survival niche, and we are going to get some great stories for promoting the Lost Ways 2, which is one of the most popular survival products on ClickBank. Let's copy the URL, and we're going to paste it in here and scrape the page. So here we have all the details from that sales page. We're going to call this Lost Ways 2 and click Next. We can put in our affiliate link here if we want to, or let's just leave it blank and we'll put in a target audience called survivalists. We could put preppers, we could put anything we want in there that fits the bill. Now let's get our simple solution story and see what it comes up with. When the power went out for good. That's something that scares a lot of people. It was a stormy night when everything changed for Jake. He had always prided himself on being prepared. His basement stocked with canned goods, his backyard garden flourishing, and a plan to become more sufficient. But when the thunder cracked and the lights flickered off for the last time, he realized that even the best laid plans can falter. His days turned into weeks without power. Panic set in. The grocery stores ran out of supplies. As you can see, it's painting the picture of what most survivalists or most people fear most when there's an emergency or a disaster. So it goes into detail on that, and then it starts explaining how the Lost Ways book would have made him more prepared. And if we love this, we use it. If we don't, we can regenerate, and I like it. So we would take this right here, and we would click the link. We would put in our affiliate link, and then we could copy this and use this story and generate traffic to our affiliate link. And let's go ahead and see what it comes up for on the Objections Buster story. Again, this one will gather people who have objections and are skeptical. And there's the story. One rainy afternoon, he found himself intrigued. Put the knowledge to the test. Great story. Let's move up to fearing the future. This one fits really well for this particular niche. We'll click generate. By the way, you don't need an OpenAI account. You don't need an API key to use this. And you get unlimited usage. No need to buy credits or any of that stuff. You can use it as much as you want, and you can generate as many stories as you want in each of the different formulas. Here we go. Are you prepared for what's coming? Discover the skills that could save your life. This one goes into what could happen during the next emergency. The air is thick with desperation as people around you struggle to secure basic necessities. The fear of losing what you hold dear is palpable. A loved one going hungry or watching helplessly as the world unravels around you. As you can see, these stories are emotionally charged on purpose. They reach people's deepest feelings and connect with them on a level that gets them, it motivates them to take action. Maybe you don't want to use the fear-based story, and I understand that, although it does convert really well. I've never been a big fan of that particular story for a niche like this. However, for other niches where people fear the future of their income, if you're promoting internet marketing tools and services, that angle can work really well, and it's a bit softer. So here's the Two Roads story, a fork in the path, two stories, two survival journeys, and this one goes into a small town nestled between sprawling forests and high mountains. As you can see, lots of visuals inserted. The prompts that I use to create these formulas are long and involved and took days of testing to get just right. And as you read these stories, in fact, I'll save these stories as well, and I'll put them on the sales page so you can go through and see the type of stories that are being generated from this tool. So I think you get the idea. I won't go in and do all the rest, but you can use this for any niche you can imagine. It'll work perfectly for any target audience, and you can download all the stories. You can save them in here and refer back to them anytime you want. You can regenerate new stories anytime you want. You can edit the stories however you want, add links. You can copy from here and paste into wherever you want to use them. And if you start using stories in your business, you'll see an increase in traffic and sales, and I can guarantee that. So have fun, use it as much as you want, and enjoy.